Hey guys, this is Shannon with Nearly Organic Noshing, and it is Monday, January the 22nd, and I am starting on dinner. It is 7:15. It's a Monday, so Mondays are usually pretty busy at work, and I just came in a little while ago. When I was on my lunch today, I did pull chicken thighs out. I still have to finish putting my meal plan together for the week and get it posted. I have a general idea of what I'm making, but I've just not had the time this weekend to sit down and put it all together. But I knew I was doing chicken thighs, so I did take these out. I am going to debone them just because they're going to cook better, and I don't like having to cut into chicken thighs with bones. But I had a really good deal on these, $3.27. I'm pretty sure I got these from Aldi's. And this is a big package. I know we'll have some leftovers. The kids love these. Trevelyn will take some with her to work tomorrow, and I know that I will eat them, whatever is left over for lunch. So what I'm going to do is something called man-pleasing chicken, and it's so simple, so easy, and delicious. I know I have made it in the past, so I will put a video up in the corner of it, and all it calls for is a wine vinegar. And when I subbed out this kind of honey mustard for it, it improved the recipe so much. It was absolutely delicious. And then I use pure maple syrup. This is definitely not going to be as low carb because of the syrup and the honey mustard, but there's not that much that's on the chicken. You're not like dipping it in the sauce. You're putting a glaze on it and you're baking it. So that is what I definitely know I'm doing. I'm also doing green beans. That's the last of that kind of green beans in the fridge, and I need to get those used up. Over the weekend, I boiled up, I think, like 4 dozen eggs. My daughter took some and made egg salad so that she could take it to work each day. And then I have these. I'm going to make deviled eggs with some, and then I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the rest. We'll eat them on salads. We'll just snack on them as a low-carb snack. And then I want to make salads. My tomatoes here, some of them are starting to get a little soft, so I want to cut those up. I have part of a cucumber left. I have lettuce. I know I have walnuts, and I want to add something kind of sweet, cranberries or something, because I'm going to use some of this balsamic raspberry glaze as the dressing for it. I'm just kind of in the mood for a little bit of sweetness tonight, so I know I'm going to use that, and I will look up in my pantry. Here's my dried fruits. I keep one with dried fruits, and then I have this one is dried vegetables and salad toppings. If I want something crunchy, I have like the green beans that you can crunch up on top. Some of like these rice noodles. This is where I keep croutons and peas and corn, like the freeze-dried peas and corn and all kinds of stuff that you might want to put on top of salad. So I have that, but I don't really want that tonight because I'm going to put walnuts in there to be crunchy. So I think I want something different. Maybe some mulberries. You know what? I think I will do some mulberries and some golden raisins. That, or I might go get some cranberries. I know I have cranberries, a couple of containers of cranberries in the pantry that are unsweetened. So I may get some of those and toss them in there also. I don't know. I want some fruit in my salad tonight. So I'm going to get these, and I'm just going to make up a tossed salad with a vinaigrette dressing on it and get started on dinner. Okay, let's go. Okay guys, dinner is done. Not everyone likes the same things on their salad. So things that not everyone likes, I've just cut up separately so I can make each bowl with what they like. And I still have homemade ranch. I need to make some more here. And then I'm going to make, for Chris and I, a balsamic glaze for our salad. And then I'm going to put nuts and fruit in ours. I do have some deviled eggs here. And I have the green beans cooking there and the chicken. I went ahead and deboned it and took the skin off, so it took me a little bit longer to get everything cooked, but it'll be worth it because it's just all meat and not a bunch of, you know, skin and fattening skin and having to deal with the bone. So I'm going to go ahead and get everyone's plates dished up and show you what it looks like. Okay guys, this is dinner all plated up. I just have one of the chicken thighs with some green beans and onions, deviled eggs, and my salad. So I'm gonna go sit down with the family and enjoy dinner, and I hope everyone else is having a really good Monday evening. Hey guys, it is Tuesday the 23rd, and I'm on my lunch break, and what I'm doing is I'm going ahead and prepping what I need for dinner tonight, because the other thing I'm going to do is pull out a big bag of stock out of the freezer and go ahead and pull my power pressure cooker down and let it cook for the rest of the afternoon. So hopefully tonight I'll be able to can at least a couple of quarts of stock is my goal. So I have some rice soaking over here, some brown rice, and I've already rinsed this probably 4 or 5 times. I'm going to let it sit till the end of my lunch, and then I'll scrub it and rinse it one more time. I did put just maybe a 1/4 cup maybe of white rice in here. I have found that if I add just a little bit of white rice to brown rice, the family is much happier. So there's a little bit of white rice in with the brown rice. And I am going to make tomatoes and okra, and I'm gonna have tomatoes and okra over rice. This is a big turkey breast that I ordered, or a turkey roast, I guess it's considered, that I ordered from Zaycon. These are so good. We love these. The family just devours them. They're so good. So I have one of these defrosting along with the okra. And then to go with it, I am gonna make, it's called low carb pumpkin pie, but we're not going to eat it like a pie with Cool Whip and stuff like that. We're going to eat this as a side dish with the turkey. And it calls for a can of pumpkin, pure pumpkin, a 1/2 cup milk, which I'm going to use our low carb milk that I have in the fridge, 4 large eggs beaten, 2 teaspoons of vanilla. I have my homemade vanilla there. A 1/4 cup of sweetener of some sort, a 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and 2 teaspoons of pumpkin pie spice. So I had given away all of my homemade pumpkin pie spice, but I do have some of this still in the cabinet, and I need to make some more. I have everything to make it, but I'm just going to use up this first before I make anything else. So I'm going to go ahead and pull out 1 bag of my frozen ingredients. I'm not sure what kind of stock I'm going to make, but my freezer is so full of bones and veggie scraps and stock that I have got to get some of that out of the freezer. It's February. It's going to be time to start putting the gardens and stuff in soon. And I need to start taking some time each day to do a little bit of canning. I have bags and bags of apple peels I need to make apple juice out of. Actually, you know what? I might do that tonight. I don't know. I might do that tonight instead. Decisions. So I'm just going to go ahead and take a look in the freezer and pull one of the bags out and get it started, and then let it cook all afternoon while I'm at work. So tonight after dinner, once the kitchen is cleaned, then I can start a canning project. All right, guys, I hope everyone else is having a productive lunch. I'll be back this evening when I get done with work. Okay guys, I am in from work, and I have seasoned up the turkey roast here, and I have the pumpkin pie bake, crustless pumpkin pie, whatever you want to call it. That is getting ready to go in, and I am moving on to the vegetables. I have okra and tomatoes here. The dogs are happy. And I'm going to get the rice started. It's been soaking all afternoon. Okay guys, this is what our dinner looks like. This is the turkey. I browned it up on top so there'd be a nice little crust on top. So good. Just seasoned it with a bunch of herbs. It's brown rice with the okra and tomatoes, garlic and onions. And this is the low carb pumpkin like souffle type thing, and some homemade applesauce. Yeah, there's some carbs with the brown rice and the applesauce tonight, but that's okay. Everyone's gonna enjoy it. Okay guys, I hope everyone else is having a wonderful Tuesday evening. Hey guys, it is Wednesday and I am on my lunch break right now, and I'm having to alter my meal plan a bit. Jaden is having a friend come home and stay the night tonight, and I want to make something that I know he will like and, you know, the boys will enjoy and stuff like that. So I was going to do a cauliflower and ham bake. I do not know if his friend likes cauliflower, and since that would be like the main dish, I'm not going to make that tonight. I have enough stuff that I can go in there and just pull something else out and make some changes to my plan. I do it all the time. So what I did is, and these are some chicken legs that, oh my gosh, I had such a good deal on. I got them for $1.22 for this big pack of chicken legs. So I am going to make some seasoned chicken legs, and I pulled some stuff I had picked up in the Bahamas a while back, and I need to get rid of some of these blends that I have in the cabinet. I have all of these individual bulk items, and these small bags like this are just taking up space. So I'm going to season the chicken legs. They are completely frozen. I'm going to let them defrost until I get back in. And tonight I will season them and cook them in a cast iron skillet. And then have a couple of zucchini left that have definitely seen better days, but that's okay. I'm going to toss them into the NutriBullet along with carrots and an onion and a bunch of seasoning. And I'm going to make some zucchini carrot tots. And then I'm going to make some Waldorf salad. I have the apples and the celery here. I have walnuts in the freezer I still need to pull out. And Greek yogurt. I'll put a little bit of mayonnaise in it, but the majority of it is going to be Greek yogurt for the dressing. So I will get that going. I still have quite a bit of kale, and I'll saute up some kale along with everything else. And then I will probably make the boys some sort of a bread or biscuits or something like that, just because I know that they'll really enjoy it. And if I make muffins or something, whatever they have left over, they can have for breakfast when they head out the door in the morning for school, and Trevelyan can take a couple with her. So this is what I'm going to make tonight. And like I said, changing up the meal plan a little bit, but when you have kids and family and work and career, you just have to be a little bit flexible. So I'm going to get started on this because the Waldorf salad is better when it has sat in the fridge for a little while and kind of marinated and all the flavors blended together. And I can go ahead and blend this and let the juice start dripping out so that by the time I come back in from work, then it'll be pretty much pressed out and dry, and I can form the patties. And while I'm inside, have my huge pot still going. Y'all will have to look for a video later, probably next week, on doing this. This is my peels and cores that I have just been cooking down. I still have part of a bag left, and as it steams out, I add more and add more in. I have cinnamon sticks in here. I decided I'm going to make like an apple cider instead of just an apple juice. And I'm going to go pull together some mulling spices and throw those in here. I'm not even going to put them in a bag. I'm just going to throw them in here because this is all going to get strained out anyway. So keep an eye out for that on how I'm making homemade canned apple cider from my peels and cores and my scraps from making applesauce. All right, I'm going to get to the Waldorf salad and the zucchini carrot tots. Okay, my lunch break is over. I have the Waldorf salad made, and I have the veggies pressing out. I just have a plate down in here on top of the colander, and you can see the juice leaking out. Just have a bottle pressing down on it. So when I come in, most of the juice should all be pressed out, and I can get started on dinner. All right, gotta head back to work. Okay guys, I have the chicken cooking in coconut oil in the skillet, and I used some of this seasoning, and then I just added a little bit of my own smoked salt with some black pepper and paprika to it. So it's all seasoned up really, really well. And now that it's getting brown on the outside, it's definitely not cooked in the middle. You can see that it is still bleeding. I'm going to add some chicken broth and put a lid on it and just let it cook down all the way through to the bone while I'm making everything else, and it will be fall off the bone tender. Okay, the chicken is bubbling away, and this is the mixture that I had pressing in the colander earlier. There's a couple of big chunks. I was doing it in such a hurry on my lunch break today, but that won't matter. They'll bake up. So this is pretty dry. You can see it's relatively crumbly, and I'm gonna add to this. I have a couple of kinds of cheese. This is a very versatile, very forgiving recipe. I have some Parmesan, Romano, and sharp cheddar. I'm just gonna put a little bit of each of those in there, and a couple of eggs. And instead of almond flour, I'm gonna use some almond meal, because it doesn't need to be a really fine, nice, expensive almond flour in this recipe. So I may as well use the less expensive almond meal because it won't make a difference. And once this is done, I have another bag or two that I can fill this up with. So I'm just gonna finish up this jar so that I can put fresh in and go ahead and get these made up and on a pan. Okay guys, I have the carrot zucchini tots made up, and they're getting ready to go in the oven. And I pulled out, these are some of the cake mixes I got on BOGOs, but I'm gonna turn these into like Morning Glory muffins. It's a basic carrot cake mix, and that has the dehydrated carrots and raisins in it. And I added some coconut, and then I'm gonna add some golden raisins, and I used coconut oil. And I'm just gonna kind of turn this into my own recipe and make some muffins, and the boys can have some muffins with dinner tonight, and then there'll be extra muffins left over for tomorrow. So again, this is just one of those BOGOs. When I see them buy one get one free, or on the clearance rack, these might have even been on the clearance rack, they'll be like two for $2 and something, you know, at Publix, and I will grab them, and I have a whole bunch of them up in the cabinet in the pantry. So I'm gonna just turn these into muffins. All right, I'll show you what they look like. Okay, I've pulled the chicken out and just put it in a bowl off to the side, and I have kale going in the drippings and the juice that was down below the chicken. And once this wilts down just a little bit more, I'll just toss the chicken back on top to keep warm. Everything else is in the oven, or actually in the little toaster, the convection toaster oven, cooking away. And it'll be ready in just a couple of minutes. And my apple cider is just bubbling away right here. Oh, it smells so good in the house right now. I cannot wait to finish this up and try it. All right, a few more minutes and our dinner will be ready. Okay guys, this is dinner. It is Waldorf salad with a Morning Glory carrot muffins, kale with chicken, and some of the zucchini carrot bites. All right, I hope everyone else is having a wonderful evening. Hey guys, it is Thursday night, and we are running a bit behind tonight. Normally we would have leftovers tonight, but we have pretty much gone through all of our leftovers. I think I have a chicken leg left, and just a little bit of sides. I think I have a little bit of Waldorf salad. But other than that, most of the leftovers are gone. So tonight I am going to make like a cauliflower casserole. I've seen a couple of different recipes for this online. I'm not going to follow any of them. I'm just pulled ingredients that I thought would go well together out of the fridge and freezer. I buy great big, actually, you see how much this is. Normally this is filled out to the end like this. So I've used quite a bit of the cauliflower in here. So these are big bags of cauliflower. I get vegetables from this company called Southwest Produce, and they have really, really good vegetables. And the only thing I've bought from them so far that I did not like was the spinach. It was so strong. It had such a strong flavor that was not good. Just not my thing. But I buy big bags of vegetables from them, and so I'm gonna pull out some of this cauliflower. And I don't remember when I picked this up. I want to say it was at Publix, like a buy one get one free on diced ham. So I'm going to defrost this really quick and take some of this diced ham. And I have some Greek yogurt, a couple of different kinds of cheese, and a French onion or an onion soup mix. I was trying to decide between this and ranch. I still may take a little bit of the powdered ranch and add it in or mix it. And I am just going to put all of this together in a casserole dish, mix it up, and bake it because we do not have time to eat at home before bowling tonight. My son broke down on his way home from school, and that's 45 minutes away, and I was at work, and Chris was at work, and he was trying to fix it, but it's been 3 hours. He cannot get it fixed, so Chris is on his way to St. Augustine with truck and trailer to go pick him up and tow him back. And then I had to run to my parents' house after work. So yeah, leaving late, getting everything started late. So we're just gonna eat late. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this together. Trevelyn is gonna come here after work and pick some up before she goes to her boyfriend's house to go watch Grey's Anatomy. Go figure. So she'll get hers and eat over there, and then we'll get ours whenever we get home. So I'm just gonna go ahead and blend this up and see what it looks like. Okay guys, this is what the casserole looks like. I'm getting ready to put it in the oven. I scavenged in the fridge to see what we had leftovers wise, and these are a couple of those pizza bites from last weekend. There is some of the turkey roast left, and this is some of that pumpkin casserole, crustless pumpkin pie, low carb, whatever you want to call it. There's some of that stuff left, and I'm gonna get this going. It is 6:30. I'm supposed to be out the door in 15 minutes, and yeah, I still need to finish dishes. Normally this is my son's job when he gets home from school to get all the dishes put away, and this is from lunch today and breakfast and what I just used. So I can do dishes and change clothes and wear a hat, or I can skip it, get a shower, and get out the door in 15 minutes. We shall see. All right, guys, I will show you what our dinner looks like late tonight whenever we get back in. Okay, guys, it is almost 9:30, and we are just now eating dinner. This is some of the leftover pumpkin, some leftover Waldorf salad, leftover muffins from last night, and then the cauliflower ham casserole. So this is what we're having for dinner, and we're gonna call it a night. Hey guys, it is Saturday evening. Last night we went out for my brother's birthday. The kids had leftovers, but I wasn't here to film any of that. So Friday night, there's just nothing. So it is Saturday night, and it is late, and we are tired, and we have been on the go all day long. So Chris just said he wanted some eggies, so I have the water boiling on the stove for that. And these are eggs from almost 2 weeks ago. I'm trying to finish this basket because I have that one and that one. The chickens are doing really, really well. So Jane and I are going to have toast and grits and scrambled eggs with some fresh fruit. And I'm going to make him eggies with some fresh fruit. So I'm going to go ahead and get started on that, and I'll show you what our plates look like. Okay, this is Chris's plate. He already grabbed his eggs, his eggies, and has inhaled those as soon as I got those done. So I'm getting ready to take this to him. It's just some navel oranges, mangoes, strawberries. When I was looking for cheese, I realized I had an open package of this garlic summer sausage in the meat drawer. So I sliced up some of that with some sharp cheddar and Havarti cheese. So he's going to snack on this while he's in there just kind of chilling out, calming down, decompressing after a really long day And I'm gonna make everybody else their plate. Okay guys, so this is dinner. Scrambled eggs, toast, fruit, and then some sliced cheese and summer sausage. All right guys, I hope everyone is having a wonderful evening. Okay guys, it is Sunday afternoon and I am gonna make just something, I guess, kind of small. Everybody kind of wants different things. So Chris is really craving some grilled cheese. So I found some hot dog buns that I have in the cabinet I really need to do something with. So I'm gonna make some grilled cheese, just using those up to get them done. Jaden really wants a grilled chicken salad. I have some leftover turkey roast. So I'm gonna make some salad and just put some meat on top of that. And then we're also wanting some clam chowder. And I only have one can of clams in the pantry. So I have a bunch at camp, but not here. So I'm gonna kind of downsize this and just make a small batch of clam chowder and then just pull out a few other small leftovers. We have a little bit here, a little bit there in the fridge, anybody else wants. So that's kind of going to be what dinner is: clam chowder with a salad with some turkey cut up on top and grilled cheese sandwiches. I'll show you guys what it looks like once I'm all done. Okay guys, I have so many eggs right now that I am going to make some egg custard tonight. Since we are not eating anything healthy per se today, we're definitely having carbs. So I figured I might as well just go ahead and make some dessert to go with what I'm making, and I can do something quick and easy with eggs. So the recipe is 2 cups of milk, 4 eggs, 1 cup of sugar, half a teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, pinch of nutmeg, that's just a sprinkle on top, and a 1/4 cup of flour. You blend all the ingredients together in a bowl and lightly sprinkle the top with nutmeg and pop it in the oven at 350 until it sets. So this is something that's just super simple. I had all the ingredients already. The milk is the only thing I had bought this week, and I got such a good deal on it that I figured, you know what, I can go ahead and use a couple cups of it to make a dessert. So I'm going to go ahead and just whip this together because the bread is about to come out of the oven and I can put this in its place. Okay guys, this is Chris's. He wanted grilled cheese with his, so I'm going to run this to him real quick. Okay, this is Jaden's. He does not like fresh tomatoes, so he has extra carrots in his, no tomatoes, not as much soup. He'll probably come back and end up grabbing some more grilled cheese or some of the other bread. He's not a huge fan of clam chowder, but he does love the salad and the bread. So I'm going to run this to him. Trevelyan is out with her boyfriend tonight, so she is not here, and there's just one more plate to make. Okay guys, and this is mine. Salad with, this is just a bun that has leftover bun that I had with cream cheese and salad supreme seasoning. We love to eat it like this, and some clam chowder. And the egg custard is in the oven. It'll be out in about 15 minutes. Okay guys, this is the egg custard with a nice healthy dollop of Cool Whip on top. All right, hope everyone else is having a wonderful Sunday evening. And I am going to end our evening with some homemade apple scrap cider and apple scrap sauce. Just took this out of the canner. And now I'm gonna go get a shower and call it a night.